Hey guys, it's Connor. Today I'm doing another comic video. This time I am drawing one of the main protagonists of me and my brother's comic. This is going to be centered around Jericho. She's going to be the secondary, primary protagonist, one of those two. Uh, but Jericho is a brash, just go in guns blazing type of girl. She was born into royalty, into one of the empires that makes up the ruling force of the universe, the quote unquote world government, kind of like One Piece. Uh, but her family really likes to have kids that, have powers boundless, but Jericho ends up not being able to get any boundless powers. So instead of being in the front lines where Jericho wants, she's stuck playing as an ambassador, doing nonsense that her family is just trying to get her away. So Jericho has a little, little complex about her. At the start, yeah, she doesn't have any boundless powers, but as the comic goes on, she'll be tested and she'll eventually be able to unlock her powers. She's going to have the power to control glass, and she'll be able to do, just the basic stuff at the start, like, throw shards of glass at somebody, or make a rapier as a weapon out of glass, which is going to be her primary weapon. But as the story goes on and she learns more about how to control and upgrade her power, she's going to be able to, like, control molten glass and turn whatever glass she needs to solid, to liquid. She can shatter it to a million pieces into tiny shards and add like asbestos and stuff. And you get into your, throat, fuck you up. Uh, she she'll just have a lot of versatility as she figures out how to control her boundless power. At the start of the story, she's just an ambassador. She's wanting to get on the front lines, but since she doesn't have any powers, she just gets put on. Oh, you gotta go talk to so and so politician, whatever, trying to get more allies for the empire that her family is in. But she wants this boundless power so much. She just thinks that if she can get it, she can finally get the respect she wants from her mom, her family. So at the beginning of the story, she's going to be fighting another crewmate that has a gemstone that is just condensed boundless power, and then that gives the user, the wielder, whatever boundless power that you could think of. So for this character, he can turn into smoke, like Smoker from One Piece. But Jericho doesn't end up getting the boundless gem because you have to beat another person in combat, and she's just a human, and the soldier is going to be like a big beefed up lizard guy. But she tries to fight people for gems, that have boundless power, or she tries doing this ritual that has a very low chance of giving a person boundless power, and it just doesn't work out. But in the first chapter or so, she's going to meet Sting, who is a boundless user, a manslayer. He is going to have a gemstone that Jericho ends up getting, and then Sting ends up kidnapping her, and then they become an unlikely pair and just, go about doing stuff. But yeah, right now it's just the start. We don't really know what is going to go down with her. There's a lot of stuff. I only know the basic stuff, just the beginnings. My brother, he has more of an idea of where he wants her character to go. She'll have a rivalry with one character that's going to show up early on, and I don't know if she's going to have any romantic relationships or whatever, but we're going to see. And right now I'm just doing some poses for her, trying to get a feel for her attitude, her character. I want her to be tough, strong. Don't want her to be like a damsel in distress or anything. She's going to look like she can beat ass. She'll be muscular. She works out. She wants to be a soldier on the field, guns blazing, taking names, kicking ass. So she's going to have a fairly athletic build. She's not just going to be looking all slim and thin. So yeah, I'm just doing multiple poses for her, trying to just get used to drawing her. I need to draw a lot more of her before I actually start doing comic pages and stuff like that. Ugh. I'll probably have to do a video on just her character design and how I came up with how she looks. For the most part, the white hair and the name is just what I use for if like a video game has like a character creation, and I'm making like a girl character like in Monster Hunter or whatever. That's how white hair and then her name came about. But then I'll have to go make a video in depth about like the jacket, the rapier, her powers and stuff like that. And that'll be fun. It'll give me more practice, and I'll be able to show that that concept art that I'm using as a reference right now for drawing the poses. All right, I'm pretty much running out of stuff to say, so I'll probably end up speeding up the rest of the video and inputting some music here and there. So if you liked it, stay tuned for another video. Don't know what I'll be making. Maybe another pose video or Monster Hunter concept art or my other mini projects that I have. I got too many of them. But until next time, see ya.